Hello everyone, welcome to another fantastic episode of Burgundy Talks. My name is Adebigbe Susan and this is Burgundy Talks. If you're just joining us on here, where have you been? On here we talk about lifestyle, we talk about relationships, pretty much anything in relation to our mental health. Today, we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting, and I think that is something that most people like to shy away from or don't like to address because it's a lot of work. But I've been doing that work. I don't think I'm there yet, but I started doing the work and I can see results. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to begin the healing process from your childhood traumas. So basically, how to heal from your childhood traumas. We all have one event or the other that happened to us as kids and has kind of stayed with us till now. So if you want to learn how to begin the healing process, I'm going to be sharing a few steps and I hope this helps. Join me as we do this. So what are childhood traumas? Trauma for a child could be helplessness. It could be an unstable environment. It could be an unsafe environment. It could also be abuse. It could be physical abuse. It could be sexual abuse. It could be emotional and verbal abuse. So traumas take different forms and affect us in different ways because, we're unique human beings and we have unique attributes. So a childhood trauma is any event that is startling, that impedes, you functioning as you would have before the event occurred. Traumas are hurtful. Traumas are a bitch. Childhood traumas could be illnesses. It could be separation from a parent. I mentioned unstable environment. So these things, affect us even as we grow into adults. And that's why we need to heal from them. Hallelujah. Why do we need to do the work of healing? It's because most of us adults, I think I mentioned this in my last vlog, we are babies. We are 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds living in adult bodies because we have unresolved trauma. We have events that have stayed with us and have impeded our growth in different areas of our lives. Right? We might be, we might have that fantastic career. You might have that fantastic marriage, but are you functioning at 100%? Do you think that this is how you normally react to those things that you react to, the way you react to them? Check yourself. Are you normal? It's commonly said on Twitter that all Nigerians need to go to therapy because our childhood, how we were conditioned, how we were brought up, all of those things has affected our mental health. I kind of agree, don't you? So let's dive right into it, right? The first thing that you should do in healing from a childhood trauma is acknowledging that that thing happened. It's very hard. Let me tell you, it's very hard. It's not easy to acknowledge that, oh, this is what happened to me and that's why I'm the way I am. Most of us live with the guilt. Most of us, we self-blame. Or even worse, we live in denial. That's worse. But it happens. And it happens to the best of us. That's the first thing you need to do with. This has happened to me. I acknowledge that this happened to me and I need to heal. The second thing that you need to do is to reclaim control. This, I think that I struggled a little bit with this. When you are suffering from childhood trauma, as an adult, you can suffer from childhood trauma. It becomes hard to come to terms with the fact that that thing that happened to you happened in the past. The truth is that feeling of helplessness that you felt as a child can follow you into adulthood, that you begin to see yourself as a victim. And you're not a victim. That thing that happened has happened, right? Maybe nobody took the blame for it. Maybe you were even blamed for it. But you're not the victim. You are the victim. But then again, you're not the victim right now. You survived. That's one thing I want you to always remember. Everything that happened that was so painful, that was hurtful, that was life-changing in a not so nice way, you survived. The work that you need to begin to do is to stop seeing yourself as that little child that was either taken advantage of, or that was hospitalized for the longest time, or that was verbally or physically or sexually abused. You need to stop seeing yourself as that child. It sounds like, it goes without saying, but it doesn't, because you are protecting that part of you. You feel like that part of you did not get enough acknowledgement. People did not see that part of you as the victim. So as an adult, you are living your life standing on a stage with a microphone telling people, come and see me, this has happened to me, can't you guys see that I suffered, can't you guys see that this is what I have been going through, screaming, but no one is hearing you because you're an adult now and you're responsible for your life. This feels so close to home. I don't think I can explain it to you enough, but I hope that you get it one day. If you have ever been through any type of childhood trauma, it's very, very easy to fall into victimhood. What you should do is not to begin to use your old defenses, the way you used to defend yourself as a crutch to walk, is to seek healing. Open up. See a therapist. Talk to your pastor, your imam, your mentor, whoever you need to talk to. Open up and let the healing process begin. Do you understand me? I really hope you do. Seek support. Seek support. You can't do this on your own. After you've acknowledged that you are a trauma survivor, you cannot just sit on your ass. You have to go out there and look for someone to hold your hand, or look for someone to tell your woes. You cannot isolate yourself, because that's what trauma survivors tend to do. We tend to isolate ourselves and build a wall around ourselves because people don't understand what we've been through, because people don't understand what we're going through. People don't understand how horribly we were treated. That's not true. The way people don't know your story, that's the way you don't know other people's story. So the best thing is, seek support from family, from friends, your mentor, your therapist, your pastor, your imam, anybody you think that you can trust and has your best interest at heart. Do not isolate yourself. Another thing I would like to mention is to take care of your health. It might sound like, again, it goes without saying, but it doesn't. Trauma survivors, we don't take care of our health. We neglect ourselves, because it's not because you're deliberately trying to hurt yourself. It's because you're used to pain. It's because, you've been treated so badly. Deep down, you feel like you're not worth any energy or effort, not even from you yourself. You will give effort and energy to other people, your friends, your family, but you will not give that to yourself. And usually this affects our health. For example, that's where I got my ulcer from. I didn't used to have a stomach ulcer, but because I tend to neglect my health. I've always been good. I will be good. But that's not true. You're not a robot. You have blood and water flowing through your veins. My next point is that you need to learn the true meaning of acceptance. There's a lot of definitions on social media. Everybody telling you, accept who you are, accept what happened to you, acknowledge the truth. It doesn't mean that thing just disappears and it goes like that. It also doesn't mean that you are now okay with what happened to you, that you are now in support of whatever it is that was done to you or that happened to you. No. It simply means that you've decided what you want to do with what happened to you. Are you going to be using it as crutches and be saying, this is where it's paining me, I can't work properly, I can't live my life properly, I can't do this, I can't do that because, something happened to me in 1990. Or are you going to say that, you know what, this has happened, this is who I am now, how can I put one foot in front of the other to make my life better? So that way you're not allowing your childhood traumas, your childhood memories, the unpleasant memories to take over your life and lead your life. You're taking charge. That's really what acceptance means. The next thing for you to do is to replace bad habits with new ones, with good ones. Yeah, you don't have bad habits, Abby. Yes, you do. And they are because of the trauma that you experienced. Yeah, bad habits are not only drinking and smoking and, maybe stealing. Bad habits can be you mistrusting others without provocation. You're just not trusting of anybody. That's a bad habit. You need to come to terms with the fact that you have that bad habit, and that might not be yours. Yours might be something else. But you need to come to terms with the fact that you have that bad habit, and you need to find another habit to replace it, because you know how habits are. So you need to find something else to replace it. Please be patient with yourself. I've said all of these things to help you, but these things don't just disappear in one day or 1 week or 1 year. No, not even in a year. Yes, it takes time, a lot of time. And healing is not linear. It's bumps and slopes and bumps and slopes and bumps and a smooth sail and then a turbulence and then a smooth sail and then a turbulence. That's what healing is. I didn't know this, so I used to wonder, God, I thought I was done. I was given a testimony that, I'm now finally healed. Why am I back here? Until I realized that my life is improving, but all my problems are not just going to magically disappear. And that's the thing with life. Whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's a challenge you're facing, it doesn't just magically disappear. Like I always say, time is everybody's daddy. Give it time and effort. Give it time and effort. While you're giving it time, put in the work, which is why I call it healing work. It's a work that you need to do to achieve healing. Please be patient with yourself. Sometimes you feel helpless. Sometimes you feel lonely. Sometimes you feel anger. Sometimes you have outbursts. Sometimes you are bashful. Yeah. It will happen even while you are in the healing process. Be patient with yourself. And people that love you too, they will be patient with you, I promise you. But don't stop doing the work. One day you're going to wake up and realize that, most of your trust issues, most of your defense mechanisms are gone. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say today. I think that this vlog was a little long, but it was absolutely necessary, guys. It was absolutely necessary. And hopefully, we all continue to do the work that we need to do to heal ourselves completely. I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you healing. I wish that you would love yourself first, before anything, so that you can be able to deal with life. Life is so complex and so weird that you need to be grounded in who you are, so that you can deal with life properly. I hope that you continue to take care of yourself. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think, give me suggestions. I'm always open. And if you would like to speak to a licensed therapist or counselor, send me an email at burgundytalks@gmail.com. Look at me. Hey, Emilano, Emiloni, Emini, everything. That's me trying to do that last thing in the voice. With a Bobrisky spin, of course. Anyways, see y'all next time. Bye bye. Adios.